Ooh, welcome everyone to the Daily Juice Podcast on the Betting Pros Network. I'm your host, Sean Stacking the Money Green. Give me a follow on Twitter at Sean T. Green. And as always, Daily Juice is being brought to you by BetMGM. Use our promo code JUICE150 and you got yourself a $1,000 risk-free bet. Well, if you tail my picks, hopefully they were risk-free bets because unfortunately 0-3. Oh man, gambling gods out to get us. I was just saying, you know what? I talk crap on the gambling gods. I said, oh, these block kicks, they can't continue. They can't continue to be on the opposite side. The LSU game, we blocked extra point, and then we go into the Georgia Tech game where we have 2 blocked punts. That's right. You can handle 1 block punt, but when the second block punt happens, my God, what are we doing? Hey, good news is football is back. NFL Week 1. Let's go, baby. I do have an NFL pick already. I'm going to be dropping them throughout the week and then obviously doing a bunch on the show that posts Saturday there, so you can get that in time. Got a bunch of NFL plays, college football coming up as well, and some MLB to fill in the gaps. Speaking of NFL, have you guys signed up for our NFL Survivor Contest, a.k.a. Run Your Pool? That's right, 2022 Survivor Contest, completely free to enter, and you're going to be competing against me and your fellow Daily Juicers. Again, it's a free NFL Survivor Contest. You have nothing to lose. $300 in gift cards to Fanatics up for grabs. And again, head-to-head versus myself and your fellow Daily Juice listeners, bettingpros.com/chat. Get in the Discord, talk some smack about how you can dominate the NFL Survivor Contest. You know how it is. You pick one team that you think is going to win outright. And these things are a ton of fun and highly recommend whatever sort of pool you're running this football season. You got to do it with Run Your Pool. And step 1 is getting signed up over in our contest. All you got to do is go to play.runyourpool.com/juice, play.runyourpool.com/juice. Sign up there, get into our free NFL Survivor Contest, and then run whatever sort of contest you got going on for this NFL season. All right, what do we got today? Well, we got to get through the 0-3. Usually I get the losses out of the way. Unfortunately, they're all losses. Cardinals get shut out 6-0. I mean, this is why baseball is just insane. Orioles lose 2 games at home. Don't even cover on the run line. Cardinals get shut out. The Nats look like the best team in baseball. Cards lost 6-0. Georgia Tech plus 23.5. Not going to be, I hate when people are like, I got you on the right side of that. That was the right side. Not going to say that, but man, Big Cinco, it just does not look good. So anytime I'm getting 23.5 against Big Cinco, I like it. Again, that second block punt was the backbreaker. I think I underestimated the Clemson defense, and man, if Clemson just can figure out the quarterback situation a little bit, they really have a chance to be, to really dominate. Had Randy Cross on, former 49er, Super Bowl champ on our other on my sports gambling podcast, and he was hyping up Clemson as his sleeper team. I was a little skeptical because of the quarterback position, but man, if they can win like this, or maybe they can look to replace Big Cinco, they could really be a good team because that defense was legit. And some of it was Georgia Tech's offense, let's be honest. And then the Dodgers got out to a 2-0 start. I'm like, all right, at least the Dodgers are going to save the day. No, even the Dodgers let us down. They lost 7-4. Yeah, at some point in a rivalry, the team that's been getting their ass kicked will wake up, and this was the game. Dodgers lost outright 7-4. Obviously did not see that coming. All right, we're going to get right here. 2 baseball plays. And then my first NFL Week 1 pick, a 2-unit play, debuting that at the end. So stay tuned. Jays at Orioles. You know what we're doing. Orioles as the home dog, plus 1.5, minus 164. You get that over on FanDuel. Orioles have lost 3 in a row at home, including yesterday. They got doubleheader against the Jays, and they lost both games. Baltimore, again, still the best team on the run line, 87-48 for the year. Still amazing as a home dog, and that's including with 3 losses in a row, 34-12. I think that's going to continue to be a good trend here as they've lost 3 in a row on the run line. Orioles pitcher Kyle Bradish, he's not amazing. That's why we're taking the +1.5. +1.5, -164. The juice isn't great, but the spot is. I really like them coming off losing those doubleheaders. And you're getting a fade Mitch White. 0-2 on the road, Mitch White for the Jays here. 4.5 for ERA. Again, this is just about the Orioles in a bounce back situation. They're not gonna lose. What is it? 4 in a row? Come on, our Orioles? They would never do that. They're the Orioles. Come on. Next up, player prop. And again, got a little assist here from the Betting Pros cheat sheet. Love that thing. Logan Gilbert, over 4.5 strikes. You can get that -115 over on DraftKings. Betting Pros has him projected as high as 5.6 Ks. He's averaging 8.21 Ks per 9 innings. So again, you do the math. He goes 6 innings. Should be looking pretty good there. Last time against the White Sox, he got 4, didn't get the 5, but that was in Chicago. This game is in Seattle, so I like that. And he's coming off a 9K game, so a lot of times for pitchers, especially, strikeouts come in bunches, and so like the fact that he's coming off a game where he had a ton. White Sox, 7th highest in the league in strikeouts per game, 7.69, and it goes up even higher on the road at 8.25. So like Logan Gilbert, over 4.5 Ks, -115 on DraftKings. All right, before I get to my NFL pick, bettingpros.com, new feature, bettingpros.com/sync. You can sync all your sports books in one place, custom analysis of your bets, recommendations tailored to your preference, and you can make your picks public. If you want to put your public picks out there in the public, you can do that, or you can keep them just between you and your sports books. But that's fun too. And if you want to build a following, there's a ton of sharp guys in the Discord, bettingpros.com/chat. So those guys should be singing the sports books, touting out all those winners. They've earned it. Again, a lot of sharp action in there. bettingpros.com/sync to get started there. All right, first pick of the NFL season. Colts at Texans. Give me the Texans +8, -110 on win for a whopping 2 units. Colts have lost 8 straight season openers, not even home openers. And you look at this nugget, NFL division game underdogs are 28-9-1 against the spread in week 1 since 2015. It makes sense too. Like, it's a division game. They're going to get up for it. And they're going to show up for this matchup, right? And the Colts continue at 8 seasons in a row where they've lost their first game. Texans also have Dameon Pierce, who's looked amazing in the preseason, that rookie running back who's kind of the fantasy darling. And, man, I don't know if you've watched his highlights. That dude runs hard, and I think they're going to run the ball a bunch, set up play action for Davis Mills, who I'm higher on than a lot of people. I mean, you look at Davis Mills compared to some of these other second-year quarterbacks, he doesn't look that bad, man. He really had some flashes. I think there's a way this offense can win, and Lovie Smith has the defense fired up. I think this is going to be a game at the very least. I do think the Texans are live dogs. On the opposite side, man, I am out on Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan on the road. Don't like that. Colts have had a lot of questions on the offensive line. It used to be a point of strength, but now, I mean, their left tackle situation, they're starting Matt Pryor. He's a 6th-round pick for the Philadelphia Eagles. They drafted him for offensive line depth. Hasn't played a ton of left tackle in his career. I'm skeptical about that. And then, on the defensive side for the Colts, Darius Shaquille Leonard, he's coming off another injury. Like, the guy is a beast. He's been great. There's a chance he doesn't play week 1. If he does play, I don't think he's going to be 100%. So I think the Texans are going to be able to run the ball on the Colts. I think they're going to set up play action. And I think this defense for the Texans it's going to surprise people. So give me the Texans +8 as home dogs. You can get that minus 110 over on win bet, and I'm going 2 units on this. I feel pretty good about the Texans. Love the home dog angle, 28-9-1 against the spread in week 1 since 2015. So give me the Texans +8 for 2 units. And then Logan Gilbert over 4.5 Ks, minus 115 over on DraftKings. And of course, our Orioles +1.5, minus 164 over on FanDuel. Hey, I'm going to be out in next time you see me, I'll be broadcasting from Las Vegas, doing a bunch of shows out there from the WinBet studio. And, of course, Daily Juice, not going anywhere. I grind it out every day, even when I'm in Las Vegas. So, hey, if you find yourself out in Vegas for NFL Week 1, College Football Week 2, hit me up on Twitter at Sean T. Green or in the Betting Pros Discord, bettingpros.com/chat. Speed up, grab a beer, watch a game, be out and about. Hey, as always, thanks for tuning in. Head over to BetMGM, use a promo code JUICE150, get that risk-free $1,000 bet. Follow us on TikTok at Betting Pros. Follow me on Twitter at Sean T. Green. Check out my other show, Sports Gambling Podcast. Just gave out my NFL DFS lineups for week 1. You know what to do. Subscribe, rate, and review. And as always, don't forget to let it ride.